Welcome to an overview of the Migrant Seasonal Farm Worker Program and its services. On the coming slides, we will discuss various services that are available to you as a participant. The Career Source Florida Network provides full-time, year-round outreach workers to conduct activities to the farm worker community and provide limited services off-site. Additional employment services are available on-site at the career centers. Services include referrals to supportive services, registering for employment services, preparing for employment, employment opportunities, family care, housing, food and sustenance, medical care, as well as education and training in areas such as English language classes, General Equivalency Diploma or GED, and vocational training. Outreach specialists may also assist with filing an employment services complaint as well. In order to receive some of these services, you may have to register in Florida's Employment Service System online at www.employflorida.com. Assistance with completing the registration is available through Career Source Centers. A full registration provides Career Center staff with a more complete summary of your work experience and needs. It will help them search for and identify more services that may be available to you and to continue to look for job opportunities for you after you leave the Career Center. Let's review the services available to you. Registration is not needed to receive information on the kinds of jobs that are available, receive information about and/or referral to other agencies that may be able to provide services not available through a career center, such as additional supportive services, file a complaint about a career center or an employer, receive information about farm worker rights that are protected by state and federal laws. A short or partial registration is needed so that you may receive assistance with job search, an immediate referral to an agricultural job for a specific farm recruitment event, referral to supportive services including child care, medical and health, food assistance, transportation, and housing. A full registration is needed so that you may receive assistance with labor market registration, assessment of skill levels, career guidance or counseling, assistance with an individual employment plan, referral to training opportunities based on eligibility, orientation and workshops, referral to other job opportunities, including non-agricultural opportunities. As a farm worker, you have certain rights that are protected by state and federal laws. Did you know that you have the right to be informed about how much you will be paid, the name and address of the person you are working for, the beginning and end dates of employment, if you will be transported to and from work, and if and how much you will be charged for meals and housing? You also have the right to be paid at least minimum wage for each hour worked, even if paid by piece rate, and be paid at least twice a month and be given a pay stub that lists any deductions made from your paycheck. You also have a right to sanitation conveniences in the field to include toilets, hand washing, water and soap, tissue, and towels. Drinking cups and fresh drinking water from a labeled container is to be supplied as well. If you rely on being transported to and from work, you have a right to be transported in a safe vehicle that has been inspected and properly insured and that the vehicle meets transportation requirements. The driver of the vehicle must be licensed as a farm worker contractor and authorized to drive the vehicle. And finally, you have the right to know if your employer is a registered crew leader that is licensed by the state. And if you are injured on the job, you have the right to receive workers' compensation benefits. As part of the employment service system operated by the National Network of Career Centers, the Florida Department of Economic Opportunity, or DEO, maintains an employment service complaint system. So what is a complaint? A complaint is an allegation or a representation made or referred to a state or local career center of a violation of the employment service regulations and or other federal, state, or local employment-related law. And what does confidentiality mean? The identity of the complainant or complainants and any person or persons who furnish information relating to or assisting in an investigation of a complaint shall be kept confidential to the maximum extent possible, consistent with applicable law and a fair determination of the complaint. For further information on these or other requirements, or to file a complaint, please contact the Farm Labor Compliance Office or local career source center closest to you. If you feel that your rights as a farm worker have been violated by an employer, call the Florida Farm Worker Helpline at 1-800-633-3572. Additionally, if you have a complaint about a career source center or a job you were referred to by a career source center, contact your local career source center's manager or the complaint specialist. If you have a complaint about other employment-related issues, your local career center will provide you with information on agencies that may be able to assist you. Other available resources include the Farm Worker Career Development Program. The purpose of the FCDP is to provide career services and appropriate training leading to year-round unsubsidized employment to eligible migrant and seasonal farm workers, and to provide emergency stabilization services such as food and rent to those who choose to stay in farm work. The program makes available pesticide safety and heat stress prevention training to eligible farm workers and supportive services to overcome educational and employment acquisition barriers. It is the intent and vision of the FCDP to provide educational and supportive services to chronically unemployed and underemployed farm workers to obtain the career-related education needed to prepare to enter or advance in the workforce, prepare their children for success in school, and have the economic stability to exercise their rights as citizens in their communities. Posted in every Career Source Center is a copy of the Migrant and Seasonal Agricultural Worker Protection Act. This federal law requires agricultural employers, agricultural associations, farm labor contractors, and their employees to observe certain labor standards when employing migrant and seasonal farm workers unless specific exemptions apply. Further, farm labor contractors are required to register with the U.S. Department of Labor. And finally, how can you receive referrals to supportive services? You have several options. 1. Go to the MSFW service page at www.careersourcesouthwestflorida.com and request referrals for the supportive services you want. An outreach specialist will contact you. 2. Contact an outreach specialist by phone through the Immokalee Center at 239-685-3300, extension 6502, or the Clewiston Center at 863-983-6138, extension 4102. Or 3. Visit a Career Source Southwest Florida Center to locate a career center near you. Please call 1-866-FLA-2345 or 1-866-352-2345. In our area of Southwest Florida, we have 2 significant agriculture centers. One is in Clewiston and the other is in Immokalee. The career centers can provide a number of employment services which may be of help to you. Good luck in your search.